I bet you've been dabbling a little bit with AI recently. It's in all the news and I'm sure everybody's dabbling a little bit, but watch this video because I go into a little bit more detail on how you can use AI in public speaking. Hey, it's Tom Jacobs here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I love to drop these nuggets of sales, public speaking, storytelling so that the solopreneur, solo practitioner can get better at selling and getting more clients. So let's dive right into how AI is changing public speaking for the better. Everybody's talking about AI these days, and I will as well. So how is AI going to change public speaking and what role can it play? I think it's pretty simple right now with the current iterations of where AI is. And the role that AI is going to play in our lives as public speakers is to make that creative speech writing process a lot quicker and maybe a little bit more robust, especially if you're doing some research and you want to incorporate some facts and figures and you're not quite sure how to do that research. You can ask the AI to give you tips on how to do that research. You can also have the AI give you an outline based on a topic and how you want the mood of the talk to go. There's so many endless possibilities on the creative side that AI can help you with right now, and I encourage you to start playing around with it. So how specifically are you going to integrate AI into your speeches and your public speaking? You're not going to have an AI go up in there and actually do the speech for you. Of course, not yet anyway, although I see that coming maybe. So right now, the way that I use AI is by giving me topic ideas. So that would be the first thing, because not always am I really super creative about a topic. But then give me an outline based on that topic and the tone that I want to present with. So whether it's a serious tone or maybe it's a funny tone, and it gives me that writing flexibility and prompts me to better create that talk. And it prompts me to better create that talk. And you know, I'm always talking about storytelling and being able to tell your own personal story. So the natural question is, can AI help you tell your story? And yes, absolutely it can. Of course, the AI doesn't know your personal story, so you need to educate it on maybe some important points in your life. And you can put in a chronological order how those events happened and bring in elements of, the hero's journey, and then tell AI to create the hero's journey format out of the story that you've just told it. And you will be amazed at the different variations that you can come up with it. I encourage you to try that out right now. As I've stated before, there are lots of benefits on the creative side of using AI in your public speaking. And I see that as the most beneficial right now for using AI. And so that is having that creativity. It's having the AI give you lots of different options so that it spurs your own creativity and makes you a better speechwriter. Imagine that you have this topic in mind and you're like, okay, I have 3 different angles. Put that topic into AI and ask it to give you 15 different angles on how to talk about that topic, and you will be amazed. And you might be like, oh my gosh, number 4 is exactly what I wanted to do, but I was thinking about doing 3 instead. Oh my gosh. And now you have a much better way of being creative in that speech writing process. Now, the challenge of using AI in your speech writing process in public speaking is the over-reliance on it to actually come up with the exact scripting of your presentation. I encourage you not to do that because you need to have your own voice in there. And even though you can give tonality, you can give prompts to have the AI come up with funny jokes and things like that, it's still your personality and your story that you're telling. So make sure you're not using exactly everything that the AI gives you. Now, I don't have a crystal ball and I'm not a medium, so I don't know the future, but I can expect that as AI continues to grow in its smartness and its intelligence, that we might even have proxies of ourselves live on a stage that is giving our talk, which kind of blows your mind, right? That you might be able to be in 5 different places at one time because you have the AI interacting with the audience, feeding off the energy, maybe even asking questions of the audience and giving answers that you've already programmed into the AI, which is just amazing. amazing. So I see that coming very shortly, actually. So maybe you want an exact example of how I use AI to create scripts in that creative process. This whole video was created by AI. So I put a prompt in. I said, hey, give me some topics on how AI is changing public speaking. And it gave me a bunch of topics. I chose the 7 that I wanted to talk about. And here we are doing this video based on that AI. And now on the screen, you're going to see I put in a prompt to transition from talking about a topic into selling my public speaking course. And this is exactly what AI came up with. As we conclude our discussion on effective sales strategies, I'd like to invite you to take your sales skills to the next level. My course, Selling from the Stage, is designed to empower you with proven techniques and strategies, blah, 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 blah. Now, you can see that obviously that's the AI writing and it's not exactly my voice, but the transitions and the words that it came up with are actually really good, and I would use probably 80% of that as I transition in a speech from presenting the topic to ultimately the call to action, which might be selling my course. I know we were talking about AI, but hey, how about some pre-written scripts on how to get more people to show up for your webinar? Hey, I got one down for you down below. It was written by me, not an AI. So check it out. Grab those scripts down below.